What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. This is part 2 of the turbo build on the DA Integra. Today we are working on some intercooler piping, kind of where we left off on the last video. So we'll roll that intro and get right into that video. Yeah! We were able to tell that I had ran them. So I'm going to kind of show you guys. So where we left off in the last video was the intercooler piping. We just got this kit in to finish the hot side of the intercooler. I just kind of was messing around, cutting a few pieces here. I'm just going to kind of show you what I laid out here in the last 20 minutes. Didn't take long at all. If you have a DA Integra, I would recommend doing this exact routing because it's super simple and you really can't mess it up. So I'll show you what we did. Okay, so what I ended up doing here was I took from the kit, I took the 90 degree one and I just cut it down. I shortened it down. I took off about, I would say, 5 inches on each side. I put a 90 degree elbow in, and then I used the U-shaped one. There's a U-shaped pipe that comes in the kit. I cut off about probably 4 inches on this end with a 90 degree coupler here. And then I used a 90 degree coupler here, and all we need to do is cut a straight piece of pipe to go in between there, and we will have all of the intercooler piping connected. Pretty simple. This kit, about 120 bucks on Amazon, comes with T-bolt clamps, comes with pretty much everything you need. But like I said, we did use the Go Auto Works setup for the cold side because it was literally bolt on and go. Super nice setup for that. So, but yeah, that was a quick little recap there with the intercooler piping. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to cut that piece of pipe. We'll stick it in there and we'll see what we got. Piece of cake, got a piece of pipe cut, got her put in there. What I'm going to actually do now is I'm going to take all the piping off, and I am going to rinse the inside out with water just to make sure that there's no material inside of it, any shavings, anything like that. I did blow it out, but there's still some material in there that I can't get out with a blowgun. So I'll do that, and then we will start putting some clamps on. Oh yeah, she's coming together. All the clamps are officially on. I had took all the pipe off. I washed it all out, dried it, and put all the clamps on. The only ones I'm still waiting for, I'm waiting for this one because it's a 3-inch, and this one for on here as well. So once I get those, then I can, it'll be pretty much done with the piping or whatever. But yeah, that's about it for fab work on the intercooler piping. I think it looks pretty good. Turned out pretty sweet. So we are still waiting for a radiator also. Have not gotten that in yet. Also, we need to order some 3-inch pipe, some stainless pipe for that to build it for the downpipe. Also need to order some 1 3/4 pipe for the wastegate. Yeah, I did get the correct V-band flange for the downpipe, so we just gotta get some piping and we will be able to pie cut some stuff and do some TIG welding and make her look all snazzy. So I'm gonna probably call her a night tonight. Really nothing yet I can do. Still waiting on stuff, so we'll call her a night and we'll probably see you guys in a day or so. Alrighty guys, so it's been a couple days. We did get in the rest of our clamps. Also got these ones on up here. That's all nice and snug. Pretty much just waiting for a radiator, and waiting for some piping to build the downpipe yet. We did just order that yesterday, so it'll be a few days here yet. So we'll fast forward to the future and hopefully we'll have that stuff. What's up, guys? Happy Labor Day here. Donnie and I working on the car. We are building, or I should say not building, but we're basically setting up some mounts for this half-size radiator. We have to cut off the factory located ones, and then so basically he's drilling out the spot welds right now. Once he gets those off, we're going to set this in the car, and we will mark where the mounts need to get moved to and get them welded in. And we'll have basically OEM Honda mounts for this radiator. So come along on this journey. So Donnie got the radiator mount off. You can see where the spot welds were. Probably clean it up a little bit and get her welded on. So we got the mounts moved and tacked over here. So when we cut this, we had to cut this lip off on here. Donnie had to tack this because this is actually was kind of seam welded or whatever across here. So we had to do some banging and beating and a little bit of tacking on there to stitch this back together. So now he's gonna lay some beads around on those, and we should be good. We also had to notch the upper core support also. So once everything's all done and welded, we'll get everything nice and painted up, and it'll look good. So Donnie just finished up. He just took off. We got the mount, the radiator, lower radiator mounts, all welded in. We also welded in a spot for an upper radiator mount, and I'll kind of show you what the radiator mounts look like. We threw some paint on them and they look pretty darn good. So there they are, stock radiator mounts, and we welded in a nut in here so we can put upper bracket on there as well. So yeah, turned out pretty good. We did have to notch this for the radiator fit, but yeah, I think it turned out pretty awesome. So we'll get the radiator set in here soon. What I have to do actually is, so we're only going to be able to run a screen on here. We're not going to be able to run a full filter setup because the radiator literally is just about up against the turbo. So I'm going to order a 4-inch turbo inlet screen. Once I get that in, I'll be able to put that on, and then I can slide the radiator back in because I can't put that on with the radiator in here. It's that tight. So hopefully that'll come this week sometime. We'll get the radiator in, get some coolant in her, and then we can get the system bled. At that same time, hopefully the downpipe piping will show up soon, and we can get working on that as well. So probably see you in a few days. We'll fast forward to then. So what seemed like forever for me, it's definitely been probably 4 or 5 days. We finally got, oh shoot, the stainless 3-inch pipe. So we got a straight section. I think it's probably 4 feet. Got a 4-foot straight section of stainless 3-inch outside diameter, and we have a 90 as well as a 45. So pretty heavy duty stuff. So what we're gonna do here is just test fit to make sure that the V-band clamp fits into this pipe. And it does. Perfect fit, nice and snug, amazing. So we'll pull this back off and we'll see if our 3D printed tool fits on here. which it should. Let me get 2 hands on here. Maybe, oh, there we go. So that fits on here perfect too. So we'll be able to make our 15-degree pie cuts for our downpipe. So hell yeah, making progress finally. So I managed to get my first pie cut done. Got her fit in there. It took a little bit of pounding or whatever, but it did go in. It's not perfect. It's very hard to cut this like super nicely with cutoff, but yeah, it should do. You know, I'm not building a show car here, but it should still be pretty nice when it's all done. So I'm gonna keep going, start cutting some more up, and we'll keep rolling. There's number 2. So we have the start of our downpipe welded up. Welds aren't perfect, but they look okay. They'll hold. So we're gonna get that on there, see where we need to go. Also, we got our filter screen in, and then we got some hardware in to get the upper mount for the radiator on as well. Alrighty guys, so we managed to get the small part of the downpipe bolted up. We got the radiator in it. I took it on a little test drive just around the block. Didn't really build any boost. We don't want to. We don't have it tuned or anything yet. We're actually going to go to a little car meet tonight in the Dells. There's an event in the Dells going on called Autumn Motion. It's different than Auto Motion that is in the spring. This is the end of summer event. Well, there's a little car show tonight. We're gonna drive there, just be easy on it. Hopefully everything goes okay, and yeah, hopefully have a little bit of fun tonight. Show off the car, show off the hard work, and I'm glad you guys are able to come along with me. So we made it out to the meet. Quite a few cars out here. Bunch of people liking the Integra. Hell yeah. Olivia rolled out today too. Awesome times.
Thank you!
So as you guys saw last night, got pretty eventful there with the police and stuff like that. There's always going to be idiots at a car meet that do dumb things. A couple guys were doing donuts and all sorts of crazy stuff in a parking lot, private property. Yeah, cops came, kicked everybody out, that sort of thing. But on a more positive note, car ran pretty good. There is a few things that we do have to take care of yet. We do have to finish the downpipe on it. We do need to get our bigger injectors in yet, as well as get it tuned. The other issue I noticed we had last night was on deceleration. We were getting some smoke out the exhaust. I I think possibly I might have the oil a little bit overfilled, so it might possibly not be draining back completely out of the turbo. It might be like, I'm pretty sure where the return line goes into the oil pan, I think the oil level is actually at that level because, yeah, I just think I overfilled it. So might drain a little bit out, try it, but I think what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start working on finishing the rest of the downpipe. So quick fast forward, this is Clayton in the future, probably about 2 weeks from when you guys last saw us go to the car meet. I did manage to get most of the downpipe done. You can see there's a lot of bends and different angles there to go around things. Turned out pretty decent. It was my first time TIG welding, so the welds aren't perfect, but I think they'll do pretty good for what we needed to do. I'm pretty impressed with it. It's definitely exciting to build something as technical as this, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. So we'll rewind here and we'll connect you back up to the video from before, but just wanted to kind of show you guys in the future here what the downpipe looked like. All I really have to do is weld the flange on here, and we're actually probably just going to put a turn down on it for now, and then eventually we'll build the rest of the 3-inch exhaust. But yeah, thought I'd show you guys that. Back to the rest of the video. I think this video is going to be concluded here, so you guys will have to stay tuned for the next one. I would like to give a special shout out to Donnie Bull, one of my good buddies, helped me weld up the radiator supports and other stuff along the way. Also thanks to Armand, helped me fix up some of the TIG welds I did on the start of the downpipe. So I'm just learning there, but he helped me out on that. So yeah, and then thanks to Full Bore Enterprises for the engine, and GMJ Automotive for everything else they do for us as well. So if you guys could, please like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. We'll see you guys in the next one. Woohoo!